I feel like this would definitely be a very interesting video to talk about, right? The rise of YouTube content farms. So basically, people that are creating like this fast food content that doesn't really have substance, but it's there just so people have something to watch. And especially when it comes to a world that has a lot of doom scrolling where people are just watching stuff till the end of time because they're too depressed to do anything else. I feel like content farming is definitely helping them slowly end their misery and not in a good way. But yeah, let's go ahead and talk about it. The alarming rise of YouTube content farms.
Fully monetized, and this channel is just profiting off of kids
Slime
watching
cat,
She will
4
fully
mil.
steal
Damn,
popular videos, crop out the watermark, not give credit, and then often
that's
steal
crazy.
the top comments from that video and call it her joke.
On
Damn.
Lankybox's evil quest to
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, that's a whole nother level of stealing. Like you taking somebody's top comment and saying it out loud. I'm like, bro, that I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of genius, but at the same time, it's like, bro, it's a joke. Like you gonna steal? What are you, Amy Schumer? Ha 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 ha. Because that's a funny joke, but it's definitely very old. I don't even know if Amy Schumer makes comedy anymore.
monopolize kids' YouTube, they decided one channel wasn't enough. They've
Okay.
created at least 5 channels
Damn.
to flood the YouTube recommendation system
With their stuff?
garbage.
Oh man, that's
YouTube
crazy.
content farms have gotten out of hand because a new
Let's talk
standard
about
of
it.
entertainment now looks something like this. And this.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. It looks like we've gone full circle because cat videos were definitely the wave back when the internet was still being a thing. It's at least on YouTube, anyways. Remember Nyan Cat? We've gone full circle.
But how did we get here? When did content farms take over the platform, and why is this something we should be worried about? I'm Visual Venture, and I'm sick right now, so bear with me
Oh,
because
man.
I gotta get these videos out for you guys.
Get well soon, bro.
Farms. Content Farm is a YouTube channel that cares more about quantity than quality. They use the same style, editing, and concepts over and over to create an endless supply of videos to upload. Since they're able to post hundreds of videos
Because they're using the
a
same
year, YouTube
format.
then rewards these channels for their
Damn.
consistency by pushing their content onto the algorithm. These videos are recommended to new viewers and put on your home page, and this type of content is even more prevalent with kids. But what
course.
YouTube doesn't seem to understand is that they've given creators a cheat code. Because there are so many of these videos being pushed out from the same channels, the probability of going viral increases dramatically. And
100%.
since these content farms only care about making money, they could care less about creating good videos and just want to maximize the money flowing in. But what they don't consider is how damaging this sort of content is for the platform.
Oh, 100%.
Especially for kids.
So this is my prediction, right? Because you're creating so much fast food content so fast, right? You're essentially going to deflate the value of a view. You kind of like how when people like the Fed keeps printing money, right? It devalues the dollar, and that's how we get inflation throughout the years. The same thing is with these content farms. Like you're creating a video, sure, but then you create the same type of video and then you spread it on 5 different channels. All of the funneling of these views are going to be in one spot, and it'll eventually get called out like it is now, creating some type of way of YouTube to fix the issue, if they even do fix the issue. And if they don't fix the issue, bro, so many people are going to see that, hey, this is a way to get rich quick, and they're going to copy the same thing, and then eventually they will patch it. I mean, look what they did with Spider-Man and Elsa. You probably don't even remember that because they got rid of it.
Damaging this sort of content is for the platform, especially for kids.
What about the children? No, it is bad for them, for real,
On
for real.
YouTube, target those who don't know any better. The
Yeah,
kids. Kids
that's
content
crazy.
is the easiest to mass produce. That's because kids like familiarity, and all it takes is one popular superhero or Disney princess to get them to watch a video.
It's actually
Yep.
a technique that has helped a lot of games like Fortnite gain so much popularity with younger audiences. Kids just like gravitate towards things that they recognize.
As we've learned from the
Yeah.
Elsagate situation, not all kids
Yeah,
content is
Elsagate,
made with
remember?
good intentions, and especially not from content farms. Since these channels want to make as much revenue as possible, they use questionable methods to keep kids watching.
Very
If you've
questionable.
been on YouTube lately, you've probably seen these characters. These are some of the most recognizable animated faces on the internet. The Amazing Digital Circus is an indie web show
Yep,
that
and
started
it's great.
airing in 2023. Since its creation, it's become a fan favorite. The show has
Yes.
over
It's really good.
342 million views on its pilot episode, and all the
Yes.
other episodes also have tens of millions of views, which is insane.
Hundreds of millions,
With such
bro.
a massive viewer base, a ton of fan-made content has started popping up on YouTube. Animations of the amazing digital circus have flooded YouTube.
By the way, not all of these fan animations are bad. Before like anybody starts saying, "Oh yeah, let's start targeting amazing digital circuit," like no, they're very popular, they're very good, and then people, of course, are going to be inspired to want to copy it or make it like a fan like appreciation video. And then there's going to be other people that take somebody else's concept and milk it for everything it's worth.
YouTube, with some channels gaining millions of subscribers just from these fan-made videos. Although
Wow.
the amazing digital circus is more suited for a slightly older audience, it's become
100%.
insanely popular with the kids. That's because of the
colors.
fan-made animations who use clickbait titles and raunchy thumbnails to draw in younger viewers.
This channel has 2 million subscribers, and it's all just comic dubs, content farming, digital circus. Dude, what is this? What the heck?
Yo, that's kind of crazy. We got we got Nux Taku in the building, bro. I remember we made a couple videos about him, and apparently, you know, a lot of people do actually like Nux for like his reactions and stuff like that. They just don't like the drama he be getting in. So why he keep getting in the drama? That's a good question.
Hell is this?
Another fandom facing the same problem is
Poppy's
Poppy
Playhouse.
Playtime, which is a horror game
Playtime.
that went viral online, earning it over 77,000 reviews on the gaming service Steam
big.
and a rating of 9 out of 10. But like
That's
Digital
big.
Circus, its online reputation was ruined because of fan-made content
What the
that turned
heck?
it from an indie success to the face of brain rot. These content farm channels post almost daily, if not multiple times a day, and all of their videos show these animated characters in inappropriate scenarios. Most commonly, these include shipping characters together or having characters fight each other. And all
Wow.
of these videos are animated in a way that is extremely disturbing for kids.
And pretty much every video is live, not age restricted, fully monetized, and this channel is just profiting off of kids watching this. Look at this. Jack's palm knee because of Gangle's magic sketchbook.
Not only
What
are
the
the
heck?
videos and thumbnails suggestive, but the characters themselves are too. The original characters from Digital Circus and Poppy Playtime are usually aged up and redrawn in ways to make them seem more human-like, specifically more grown woman-like, especially when it comes to certain features. And these two fandoms aren't the only ones that are dealing with this. Almost every single popular form of media has its own disgusting, kid-centric content farm. You got Minecraft, Fortnite, and Five Nights
Minecraft
at
been
Freddy's.
doing that.
While some
Yeah.
can argue that this is all
FNAF,
just another
yep.
category of brain rot, the reality is much worse, because not only is this content inappropriate, but it's also encouraging kids to develop some horrible interests.
Yeah, because it's doing more than just brain rot. It's essentially brainwashing. Like you're letting kids that are still developing, right? Children are developing humans. They don't know any better, right? So when somebody puts something in front of them and it's perceived as good, they're going to take it at face value and absorb it. So if you're showing all this sexual content to someone that hasn't even hit puberty yet, no wonder why they're going to develop these type of weird imaginations on how to actually express themselves, regardless if it's sexually or not. Like just growing up, it's going to be tough for them to try and figure themselves out when they've been legitimately brainwashed because they've been sitting and watching the same type of fast food, horny content over and over. It's going to stunt their development. It's going to stunt their growth, right? And then I have to sit here and say to the parents, like, where are the parents at? What are you guys doing with your children? What are you letting them watch, right? And it's hard because they could easily just click on a video and then the algorithm feeds them more of it, right? At the same time, like, bro, that's your kid. Take care of your kid. Like, come on.
These are
It's
all
crazy.
things you see on websites like
This is
DeviantArt.
crazy.
There's no way that exposing kids to weird content like this isn't contributing to that in any way.
These content farms don't just ruin YouTube, but they also ruin the innocence of kids watching their videos. Since they're so
Sure
accustomed
does.
to seeing inappropriate scenarios
sure
on
does.
screen, they've started to accept this kind of behavior and want to see it
Yes.
more.
And they might
adults
even
started finding these videos, they
doing
began
it
reporting them
online
to
or in real
YouTube.
life.
But the problem is that even if YouTube deletes the videos or even
There's
the
more.
channel, other ones are created and post the same
Yes.
content again. These content
Yes, because it's rewarded on the platform. They're monetized and they're spread on the algorithm. Like, even if you get rid of one, two more might pop up to take its place, and those two more might be the same person that got the original one deleted.
Farms have mastered how to get the most out of the algorithm, so even if they start from scratch, their content just pulls kids in. By using questionable thumbnail and retention techniques, they manipulate kids into increasing their views, comments, and likes. This causes YouTube to push their videos out to more and more people.
Yep.
What? Help me!
A call to action is me asking you
yeah,
to check
call to
out my
action.
video on the disturbing rise of brain rot content, where I dive deep into these creepy animations. But what these other channels are doing is something else entirely. They know that their audience is primarily kids who will do almost anything they say if they make it convincing enough. That's why these content farms are able to rake in so many views, because they put in stuff like this.
Help me, help me.
By creating
Wow,
CTAs
that's
like these,
crazy.
it makes kids think that they have an impact on the video storyline, kind of like
man.
in Dora the Explorer.
Yeah,
where
yeah,
you say
Dora.
Swiper no swipey. As a kid,
Oh,
I genuinely
man.
thought that I was helping
Yeah,
Dora
yeah.
by saying that. These likes
you're a
boost their
kid.
videos to even more feeds. It's an endless cycle. These content farms even use their comments to their advantage. On alternate accounts, they'll make comments like if this video should be banned, or use my comment as a WTF that I just watched button. By pretending like they're criticizing the video, they're able to get people to upvote their comment. I think their idea is if the algorithm sees any sort of interaction on a video, even negative, the video performs better. And it seems to work for them. The harm of content
It's definitely
farms isn't
working for
just
them.
restricted to animated content, because this next form of content could be just as damaging. The dark side of reaction content.
Yep.
Reaction
And I've talked about this several times, even as a reactor, 100%. Yeah, let's go ahead and talk about it again. Strap in.
content has grown to become one of the most well-known categories of content on YouTube, but not everyone agrees that it should be. In fact, countless creators, especially smaller ones, have spoken up about how reactions are not content, but rather theft. Because some reactors, not all of course, don't add anything to the video, but rather
Absolutely
just
true.
freeload off of someone else's content. And to be clear, the YouTubers that react to my videos are awesome. You guys provide value, commentary,
let's go.
and insight. What I'm focused
I mean, dude, it's a very impactful and insightful video. You're legitimately helping trying to raise awareness to all the issues that are going on to the site. So yeah, when a reactor comes across it, like I came across this in the algorithm, I'm like, oh yeah, I definitely got to talk about this. I would love to talk about this, right? We're talking about content farms. And especially when we start talking about things that are harming the platform, right? The source of income that comes in for all of us, nobody wants to build a castle made of sand because you could just knock it over. Remember when YouTube was having a whole bunch of issues with people false flagging and knocking down videos? A lot of people were vocal about how that was bad for the platform. You're making videos talking about things that are bad on the platform. So yeah, 100%. More people definitely need to be reacting. And when I say reacting, like there's a difference, right? There's definitely videos that are informative that need to have some type of engagement to drive a conversation like this one. And then there's other ones that are hee hee ha ha content is what I like to call it. Hee hee ha ha content where people want you to watch it, not to dissect it or give any intellectual whatever. It's just to laugh at it because it's just a funny video or it's hilarious and they want to see people interacting with it that way. But that being said, you need to know when to add something and when to just have hee hee ha ha. And it's definitely a hard balance, especially if you're not the type of person to give your opinion, right? I'm an opinionated person. I like to talk my stuff on whatever subject. As long as I have some type of information about it, I don't mind discussing my topic and my point of view. That being said, I also like hearing from the comment section. So comment down below. Like what I'm saying is obviously true, but I want to also hear it from your guys' perspective because at least in my comment section, there'd be some very intelligent people leaving comments.
on
Let's
are the
continue.
React channels that provide absolutely no value. The war on reaction content farms has been raging on for the past few months because of popular influencers like XQC and SS Sniper Wolf. These two have kickstarted a debate on whether or not reactors are putting enough work into their reaction videos. On YouTube, reaction videos are only allowed if they fall under fair use.
It's
Fair
a gray
use is
area.
a copyright law that decides whether or not people can use other people's content without asking for permission. React videos only fall under fair use if the reactor has transformed the content enough to make it their own.
Yeah, so what do they mean by transforming content? This is my interpretation. You let me know if you have a different one. So whenever I'm talking about like a good reaction or good reactors, these are people that are able to take their essence as a human being and put it into the video. What do I mean by this for the people that don't understand what I just said? So you have somebody that's watching a video. No matter, it doesn't matter what video is, whether it's hee hee ha ha or it's informative content. They're able to take who they are as an individual, as a person, as a human being that is on this planet, and they say, this is what I think, this is how I feel. And they're able to interpret it in a way that makes you, the viewer, move emotionally or intellectually. If it makes you have to think or makes you move with your emotions, like if you watch somebody and they watch something sad and they cry and then you end up crying too, boom, that's transformative because that person's interaction with the video made you, the viewer, have some type of a reaction, right? Everything we do involves energy as a concept. Everything, emotion, right? Emotion is energy in motion. So if I was able to make your brain move just by saying that, boom, my energy has affected you. If I made you feel some type of way when I told you about how amazing you guys are as commenters, boom, my emotion, my energy in motion has affected you, the viewer, which puts my essence as KhunShawn onto this video and into, of course, into my video, but onto this video. Whoever sees this video from now on, if they saw my video first, will always have some type of different feeling because of what I've said during a certain section of a video. Like, look at, well, you guys can't see it as the viewers, but on the back end, if I'm reacting to something, right, and especially if it's something popular, you can see a graph that shows the viewer engagement. Usually it goes like this because people don't have like long attention spans, but then it'll spike up at a certain important part of like whatever I'm watching or whatever anybody's watching. Like that moment, right? If you watch the Titanic, the scene where Jack and what's her name, he's holding her up on top of the Titanic, right? That's an impactful scene. A lot of people will watch a reaction video of the Titanic and they will skip to that scene or they'll skip to the scene where Jack is dying in the water because those are impactful scenes. How do people react when they see something impactful? When I saw the SpaceX launch, I was like, whoa, this is crazy. But of course, I'm not jumping out of my seat because even though it was something amazing for humanity, at the end of the day, I'm watching somebody else do something and I'm the type of person I want to do something, not just watch it, right? So other people, they're watching and like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. I'm over here like, damn, how can I do that? Which is making me go, damn, this is crazy. How can I do that? Right? Definitely different. And let me go ahead and continue before I keep yapping.
Usually, they do this by adding a ton of original commentary. For a while, reaction content has been considered fair use, but now that's changed. Some YouTubers are now arguing that some of these videos don't transform anything.
Yeah, some of them.
Instead, they're practically
Yeah, some of them.
the original creator.
So we should do something.
35 million subscribers, SS Sniper Wolf is one of the most famous YouTubers ever, but
Yeah, she's been on the
also
platform a
one of
long
the most
time.
Controversial. Many content creators believe she's the face of content theft on the platform due to her low effort and repetitive content. One of those content creators being Jax Films. Sniper Wolf has become known for her daily reaction videos where she reacts to compilations of TikToks and memes. But while she's built a huge audience, she's also grown a community of critics who believe that her videos are not original enough to be considered fair use.
And
She
that's
doesn't
understandable.
make any comments on the videos that she's watching, and in some cases, she doesn't even react at all.
Right? And how could
And we're
you how can you really expect her to, right? This is a bit of a defense of Sniper Wolf. Like legitimately, she is like Leah is watching several videos from TikTok, a place where some of the I won't even say some, I'll say maybe like 70, maybe even 80% of the content is something that's either directly created for you, the person watching, or it's just some brainwave. Right. So if she's getting submitted something that she, of course, is not going to feel appealing, she's not going to really have a reaction to it. Maybe she won't even comment on it. Right. So I can give her a bit of leeway for that. But I've heard a lot of crazy stuff about her reactions that are just I even heard like a conspiracy theory that she don't even really be watching the videos. She just films, like says some generic shit, and then her editor just puts it on top of a video. Like I said, conspiracy. I don't know if that's true, and I'm not saying it is, so I don't get sued. But definitely, I can see where she doesn't react to every single video, especially if she's watching. I ain't gonna lie, she's watching brain rot content every single day. Like, eventually, her brain is gonna get rotted, and she ain't gonna be able to say nothing to it because it's just like ooh, skibbity bop bop bop. Like, what the fuck? Like, how could you really expect her to always say something or have always something impactful to say if she's not watching anything that's going to actually engage her as an individual? So I'm the type of person I can see like different types of perspectives. I don't want to just dogpile on top of somebody, especially if I can see their perspective. And as somebody that has been submitted content where I'm just like, bro, what is this? Like, I don't really have much to engage with because one, it's not for me, and two, I don't find it amusing. I can understand where she is coming from in this. That being said, that don't mean I'm defending it because she didn't have to upload it. She definitely could have got something else or told her community to send her something that she might actually enjoy. So definitely tit for tat type of situation, but I can get where, you know, she doesn't react to every single video and puts her essence into every video if she's watching videos that don't even engage her.
Comments on the videos that she's watching, and in some cases, she doesn't even react at all.
And we're all trying to predict what Sniper Wolf will say, how she'll say, etc.
But that's the fun part. Now it's a game.
Reaction to what happens next.
What the hell? No way?
That's why
you think she's gonna say no way?
Jax Films took to his own YouTube channel to call Sniper Wolf out for her lazy content. This feud brought up a lot of issues surrounding reactors on YouTube, with content theft being the main one. Creators are complaining that they lose views and money because Sniper Wolf doesn't credit the original videos she reacts.
Because she doesn't.
You're getting exposure from this, right?
No, because if someone
it's not linked in the description
on TikTok, they pull the full video on there. Sure, you've seen the video, maybe you'll look me up later. Why would you go rewatch the video?
But despite this, many of these creators can't even fight back because of Sniper Wolf's massive fan base.
So for everyone claiming, well, at least Sniper Wolf's not hurting anyone, she very much is.
Not only does Sniper Wolf steal content,
Yes.
she also steals her jokes and her reactions.
She will fully steal popular videos, crop out the watermark, not give credit, and then often steal the top comments from that video and call it her joke.
That's crazy. Bro, the way she even pronounces it, I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of funny. Hadouken.
Although many have spoken up about how
Hadouken.
Sniper Wolf is a bad example for content creators, YouTube
No,
doesn't
for real.
agree. They actually see Sniper Wolf as a proud representation of the platform to the
Bro, Sniper Wolf has been on the platform for over a decade.
doesn't agree. They actually
She has been part of the platform for over a decade, right? Corruption exists in all shapes and forms. I'm not going to sit here and outright say that YouTube is corrupt and there's somebody in there, but corruption exists in all shapes and forms in everything. Point blank, period. As long as there is a human interacting with another human, there is a chance for corruption to exist. She has been on the platform for over a decade, right? Not surprising how YouTube will say, we like Sniper Wolf because Sniper Wolf has been supporting the platform for over a decade, making YouTube millions of dollars, and that's not even a question, right? So of course, you can read between the lines, dog. You don't need KhunShawn to tell you every single thing, bro, because that's how you get disappeared.
see Sniper Wolf as a proud representation of the platform, to the point that they even praised her on their official Twitter account. Many YouTubers were unhappy about this tweet, pointing out that Sniper Wolf isn't exactly the most innovative content creator out there. And even though she posts daily, her videos are repetitive and predictable. Which brings us to why zero value reaction content can be damaging to the platform. If Sniper Wolf can take 5 minutes to watch a video that took someone 5 months to make and get 10 times the views, it's really discouraging for the original creator.
100%.
Why should people spend months writing, recording, and editing high-quality videos if someone with a lot of subscribers can just clog up the watch page with derivative gunk and be patted on the head for their ingenuity?
On the other hand,
That's
I
real.
will say that reaction content does help push out the original creator, but only if the creator is properly credited in the video. This is just an overview of the Sniper Wolf situation. You can check out my other video, Innocent Lives Ruined by Influencers, if you want to know more about the questionable things she's done. In the height of all the Jack versus Sniper Wolf drama came another controversy about reaction content. This time it came from famous live streamer XQC.
I mean, what What XQC does is just straight up stealing whenever it's like, I gotta go to the restroom, watch this video chat, and then he just leaves. Like, come on, bro. Like, you can't even defend that. So I can't even say nothing for this guy.
Hello, chat. I'm glad you just tuned in.
On July 24th, 2023, XQC uploaded an almost
2024 in the edit,
2-hour-long
dog.
video onto his YouTube channel,
Yes.
which has over 2.3 million subscribers.
I remember this video.
Was clipped from his Twitch live stream where he watched the video called
And it's like, it wasn't even him, right? It was a clipper that put it together, which at the end of the day, it still didn't make, XQC look good.
The Kennedy Assassination by YouTuber Lamino. This controversial video once again opened the floodgates about whether or not reaction content is real content. Because in the 1 hour and 13-minute video, the most transformative part about it was him leaving to take a bathroom break.
XQC's video is almost
Watch
exclusively
this,
just
chat.
him watching the entirety of another person's 90-minute video. This triggered an influx of backlash from other YouTubers who accused XQC of free riding off of another creator's hard work, all while reaping financial rewards via clicks and ad revenue.
This
Which is
controversy
exactly what it
stirred a
was.
debate between streamers
That's what
and
it was.
YouTubers, with XQC and Mutahar from Some Ordinary Gamers at the forefront. On July 28th, Mutahar posted a tweet calling XQC's Lamino reaction video garbage. This launched an entire internet feud between the two creators, with XQC defending his actions by saying he was simply watching a video that he liked with his viewers. Mutahar wrote a lengthy reply explaining that the problem wasn't that he live streamed the reaction, but rather he uploaded it to YouTube with the exact same title as the original, barely adding any commentary. By doing this, XQC could take views away from the original creator. The two
100%.
went back and forth for days, while other creators started choosing sides. On August 1st, 2023, YouTube
I don't know how you could pick XQC side. I definitely would love somebody to comment what they were trying to say that XQC was in the right, because I just can't get my head around it. But then again, hey, maybe it's not for me to get.
YouTuber Neo Explains posted his own tweet about XQC's pattern of content theft. He uploaded a clip of XQC doing a reaction to his own video. In the clip, XQC leaves the room 5 seconds into the video, leaves it
That's
playing,
crazy.
and comes back 10 minutes later to
That's
make a
crazy.
parody reaction.
Do not post this to YouTube for the lack of react. Boom! Metal pipes, cement, football, goal at the back. Wait a minute, chat. Hold up. I think this is a very rare copper alloy right there, chat.
3 days later, Ethan Klein from H3
Oh my gosh.
also
This guy,
joined the
his
discussion.
ego is
tweeting out
crazy.
That XQC is a content thief. This led
Facts.
to a live stream debate between Ethan and XQC. In the debate,
What is there to debate
XQC
about?
brought up other live streamers like Hassan Abi, who
Okay.
also re-uploads their live stream reactions to their YouTube channel. But Ethan was quick
Bro, Hassan be watching political content. I'm pretty sure he be giving his own opinions on that shit.
to come to Hassan's defense, reading out a message he got from a content creator that both Hassan and XQC have reacted to.
When XQC does it, it's different. When he watches my video, he always re-uploads the whole thing on his YouTube channel with his insightful commentary as, wow, chat, isn't this crazy? Compared to when Hassan watched my stuff, he shouted me out and he says he loves my stuff and he sent a bunch of subscribers to my channel.
The debate dragged
Boom.
on for over
There it is.
3 hours with little progress, and things got personal and heated. Frustrated,
Oh, boy.
Ethan left the stream abruptly and soon after shared DMs between him and XQC. No matter how lazy reaction content can be, there's still a human element to it. Unlike
Yes.
this next content farm, which takes the creation out of the content. AI is taking over.
Yes.
AI has become a tool for many content creators, including myself. It's super
Yes.
helpful for brainstorming, but
It is.
there's a fine line between using it to help you create content versus using it to farm content. Quibblecop is a YouTuber with over
Quibblecop
15
AI.
million subscribers.
Hey, check out the Quibblecop AI video we did. We already talked about why Quibblecop AI is bad and Neurosama is good.
With over 10 years on YouTube, he's been recognized as one of the first gaming creators to really make an impact. But over time, Quibblecop's vision for content changed from one that comes from genuine dedication to the craft to one that's only focused on making cash. He ditched
Cha-ching.
everything that's gotten him to where he was in pursuit of one thing: AI.
Oh my god, the block words generate. This is insane.
No way. So there is literally an animated version of him. Also, the voice. So as far as I'm aware, that isn't Kwebbelkop talking. That is either an AI voice or someone else talking.
In August of 2023, Kwebbelkop returned after a break from YouTube with a completely different look, one that was almost fully computerized. Using AI technology, Kwebbelkop created a VTuber-like character paired with an AI
Barely a
voice
VTuber,
that's meant
okay?
to act and talk just like him. Unlike most creators that use AI, Kwebbelkop didn't only use it to help him. He essentially used it to replace him.
If I want to continue the dream, if I want to build tons and tons and tons of channels that will flourish and shine forever, we need to remove the human element.
With this new AI technology,
I can't believe that came out of his mouth. What does the U in YouTube stand for if you are not the one creating the content?
Kwebbelkop is able to create hundreds of AI-generated videos a week that would replicate his entire persona. Using old footage, the AI learned his speaking style, recreating him through a virtual avatar. When this video was released, it created an outcry in the YouTube community. There were a rare few who praised Kwebbelkop for being innovative, but most people were upset. If content can be made completely from a machine, then what's the point of a content creator? Where was the passion?
It's such a evil dystopian concept to have all of humanity replaced by AI counterparts that replicate their personality.
Long-term fans of the creator were disappointed to see what his channel has become. Many of the comments shared the same view. Kwebbelkop changed, and not for the better. Other YouTubers criticized Kwebbelkop for focusing only on profit instead of working on making quality content like YouTube was originally intended.
It is fully completed work without him ever actually being present for it. If he can just crank 20 of these puppies out every day, it's going to add up and probably end up being more lucrative and significantly less work, obviously.
100%.
Than if it was him behind the camera.
100%.
After getting a ton of backlash, Kwebbelkop took to Twitter to defend himself. Instead of addressing the concerns of fans, he continued praising his own invention. Eventually, Kwebbelkop took down the original Minecraft video. But a month later, Kwebbelkop made a bold move that went down in internet history.
I made a mistake.
Kwebbelkop posted a video called The End of Kwebbelkop AI, where we talked about how his original AI launch failed. In the video, he also gave viewers a behind-the-scenes look at the development of his AI technologies. But rather than apologizing for causing a controversy, Kwebbelkop didn't seem fazed. He was so sure about his vision. At the end of the video, he revealed that this video itself was created by AI. People started pointing out that the lip syncing was off and that his face looked a bit robotic. This wasn't an apology video. This was another launch video. At this point in time, Kwebbelkop is continuing to work on an AI that can replace him on YouTube. He posts regular
Bro, I honestly just don't get the vision. Honestly, like, does he just not want to do YouTube anymore? Because that's what it sounds like. It sounds like he doesn't want to do YouTube, but he wants to still make money on the platform.
Updates on Twitter bragging about just how far the technology has come. He hopes that by the end of 2024, the world's first truly AI influencer will be ready for the spotlight. But is that really what we want the future of YouTube to be? So I understand
personally,
his dream of having his legacy continue even when he's gone. But I don't think replacing yourself with AI is the way to do it. And
bro, if anything, that'll make your legacy worse.
this is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to AI content farms.
These shorts generated over 500 million views. So today I'm gonna start a similar channel only using AI. From editing, doing titles, and the channel branding.
AI can make hundreds of videos a week. No human being or even an entire production team can match that speed. The quality can't compare, and at some point, the quantity becomes the star. AI content farms flood YouTube homepages and recommended sections because they can make videos on any topic or in any niche they want. They can also easily copy existing videos. There are tools out there that allow people to rewrite entire YouTube scripts. Pair that with an AI video editor and voiceover, you can now copy someone else's content and run an entire content farm just using AI.
You know what's crazy? I've actually had a conversation with one of my roommates about this, right? And basically we phrased the question, and this is for like you guys, the people that aren't making content yet, right? How are you going to stand out in a world where a lot of the content would be made by AI? How could you prove, and we're talking like maybe like honestly, at this rate, like 3 to 5 years from now, but let's say even 10 years from now, which would probably be around that area where majority of the content on the platform or all the platforms is created through AI. And how would you be able to stand out, especially if we have these AI creators that look and sound like me and you, right? How would you be able to prove that you're not an AI when you're making your content? And essentially, like the answer would be like start making content now, right? So me, KhunShawn, like if there was to be this AI revolution where there are more AIs on the platform than humans and they're actually getting more views than normal people, how could you justify being, I mean, not justify, but how could you confirm that you are a human, right? But me, I have had videos on this platform for over a decade, right? So, of course, me as a person, I can prove that, of course, I am who I am. How could you do it as someone brand new to the platform? And there's always going to be new creators to the platform, right? That's just the glory and the joy of being on YouTube. Like it's free. The barrier of entry is very low. You don't need to have super amazing editing. You don't have to have an amazing camera or microphone. You can just pick up your phone because your phone's like phones nowadays are just really good in general. So you could even just use a phone to make videos. But how would you prove that you are human? And it was one of those like existential kind of not a crisis, but it's like an existential moment. Like how can you show who you are on the platform when there's an AI that can be a better version of what you are now? Insane topic and conversation, by the way. And I already know like a lot of people were just like, huh? What? Confusing. But we be having these deep ass conversations around here all the time. So if you're new, welcome. Strap in. That's why I say like strap in, bro. Get your seatbelt on because it get bumpy around here. Pause.
I watched through it and it was basically the same video, but it was different. The visuals were all crappy stock footage, the writing was stilted, and it felt like he was just reading Wikipedia.
YouTuber Duncan Clark shared the story about how he found an AI content farm that was copying his channel. His original video had over 1 million views. The channel Apperception copied his entire video, only slightly changing the title and the thumbnail. After going through the copycat's channel, Duncan realized that all of their videos were stolen from other creators. That channel did end up getting deleted, but this is a widespread problem on YouTube. On Reddit, there's been a rise of smaller YouTubers complaining about their content being stolen by AI content farms. Truth is Fiction is a YouTuber who runs a zoology channel with 23,000 subscribers. On his Reddit post, he talked about how he created a video on a very niche topic but found a copycat just weeks later. Upon watching it, he realized that the video was almost entirely filled with AI generated images and his script was stolen with only a few things reworded. At least in Duncan's case, he has an audience to back him up when trying to take these content farms down, but for smaller channels like Truth is Fiction, they may not be able to do that. I feel his pain. I mean, there are people that copy our content all the time. Literally, they steal exactly what I say in the video. I mean, we put weeks into one video for someone to just steal it so fast. But there are other channels that don't use AI to steal. Instead, they use AI to farm stories.
It has got more than 4 million views in the last 30 days. The channel has uploaded only 70 videos, and it has gained almost 100,000 subscribers in just 4 months.
AI story times have become one of the fastest growing genres of content farms. These channels can pump out hundreds of videos just by using ChatGPT chat prompts and AI voiceovers.
And it's not like with Ray William Johnson where he has AI generated images but still implements his own narration. No, these videos—
Wait, Ray William Johnson is still on the platform and he's making videos with AI? I feel like I got to give him a round of applause because that man is like damn near a forefather of the whole entire platform, man. That's crazy.
Entirely generated by AI.
By using AI to fully create their content, these content farms are able to focus on mastering YouTube's algorithm.
Content farmers spend a lot of time on SEO optimization, watching trends, finding illusions, and scanning analytics, the boring stuff. And they're able to spend a lot more time doing this than ordinary creators because they don't actually have to do anything else.
AI may be the latest problem, but there's a long-running channel that blends all the worst parts of content farms we've covered. LankyBox, YouTube's biggest content farm.
LankyBox is easily one of the worst channels on YouTube, and it is the place where dignity goes
to die.
With almost 40 million subscribers,
I could tell just by the footage.
12,000 uploads, you would think LankyBox has been around since
12,000
of YouTube. But in reality, they're just the platform's biggest content farm. They upload multiple times a day using the same clickbait titles and thumbnails to keep their viewers coming back.
I subscribe to the LankyBox YouTube channel to see how much content they upload in 24 hours. The results? In 24 hours, LankyBox uploaded around 10 individual videos.
And that's just the amount of long-form videos. They also...
Hold on, I gotta see this for myself, bro. LankyBox, let's see. Popular 8 hours ago, 48,000 views. Wow, holy crap. Yeah, 40. Are these like legitimate views or are these like, I don't know. I don't want to say view botted, but it's like, are these legitimate like 48? Nah, it can't be, bro. Ain't no way. Let me see. 3 years ago, 58 million views. Oldest video 7 years ago, 33 million. Oh, they were doing lip sync. They were doing actual not like nothing amazing, right? But they were still creating creative content. So when did they go to the dark side? What the hell? This is crazy. This is very interesting. I'm gonna keep looking on this screen. Let's keep talking about it though.
Upload multiple YouTube shorts a day, which feature those popular characters I mentioned.
Using other people's IP. Help Jax.
LankyBox is that it's clear their channel is entirely made for profit. Not only do they upload hundreds of videos a month, they also have multiple channels.
On LankyBox's evil quest to monopolize kids' YouTube, they decided one channel wasn't enough. They've created at least 5 channels to flood the YouTube recommendation system with garbage. Basically, they're trapping kids in LankyBox jail.
Their videos, like most brain rot content farm.
Bro, like I'm over here just scrolling on the channel, bro. It's like 5 years ago, 3 million views. 5 years ago, 1 million views. 5 years ago, 5 million views. 8 million views. 1.1, 11 million, 5 million, 21 million, 3 million, 16 million, 24 million, 3 million, 2 million. Like, bro, every video is hitting a milli. Like, that's absolutely insane. Oh, here's one, 800,000. It's like, bro, you know how many millies we've asked? Like, bro, hold on. Let me just click. I know this is probably going to ruin my algorithm, right? Let's click on this one video just so I can just...
Money soap. It says real money in every bar. I cannot believe I'm about to make $50 from this bar of soap.
Yeah, loud music, yelling at the camera, bright colors. They definitely got the attention. Holy moly. 45.4 billion views. Bro, if every single person on this earth watched their channel 10 times, that'd be the only way, because there's like 8 billion people on this planet. Bro, they have bro, if everybody watched their channel 5 times, they have more views. Everybody on the planet watches their channel 5 times or watch 5 videos. What? Bro, I need to, bro, just numbers wise, right? Numbers wise, this is absolutely amazing and terrible and terrifying at the same time, because I see the tactics that they're using. And the thing is, it's working. The tactic is working. That's the crazy part. Bro. And it's, YouTube's not going to do anything about it. They're making a lot of money. And they're making a lot of money for YouTube. Like, YouTube is not going to do anything about this.
Have no actual substance to them. The duo behind the channel, Justin and Adam, use every tactic possible to appeal to their kid audience. Despite Justin and Adam's popularity with younger audiences, their videos provide little to no value for them. Their content is characterized by screaming gibberish words and an over-the-top editing style that's meant to keep a kid's attention.
I think we should call Garden a Bam Bam. And Melina will actually talk to me.
But it's not just their low-quality content that puts a target on their back. LankyBox is also notorious for stealing from other.
Bro, I wouldn't even say, like, maybe some of their stuff is low effort, but bro, like a lot of this stuff, it seemed like, at least back in the day, a couple of years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, it seemed like they were putting a lot of effort in.
Creators.
LankyBox copied the exact thumbnail of I Am Sana's video. I built a secret attic mansion on top of my best friend's house in Adopt Me Roblox.
In all of the videos, Justin and Adam promote their shop, which sells merchandise of the channel's cartoon mascots.
They're making a lot of money.
The likeness of famous franchises like The Amazing Digital Circus.
How have they not been sued?
To promote their products.
Here's an upload to LankyBox.
They probably have been sued, but they got enough money where it doesn't matter.
Plushies combined with LankyBox ones to sell LankyBox merch. And
that's
to add
crazy.
Extra scumminess to the situation, the Amazing Digital Circus ones are cheap knockoffs.
Made in China.
Videos on YouTube criticizing LankyBox for ruining the platform with low-quality, spam-like videos that are bad for kids. There's still one type of content farm that's the worst of them all. They aren't just low effort, they're no effort. No effort content. Scrolling through YouTube Shorts, you'll see a ton of videos featuring popular influencers.
Damn, this is crazy.
Usually, these come in the form of compilations or highlights, but 9 out of 10 times when you click.
This is like a whole, bro, this is a whole rabbit hole of just no effort content. A whole rabbit hole of low effort content. A whole rabbit hole of just fast food material. This is insane. I didn't even know, right? Because how could we know, right? How could I know? How could a lot of us know if we're not watching it, right? We're not kids, so we're not getting these recommended kid videos. Bro, but to see this be put in front of me, it's like, damn, this is insane.
Click on the video, it's not from the actual
This is crazy.
That's because the biggest content farm on YouTube is not low quality content, it's stolen content. Many people
that's
have
worse.
found that the secret to success on their platform is to use a popular person's likeness. That's why many YouTube Shorts channels have started combining other people's content and AI to mass produce viral videos. Using this method, there's practically zero work needed to make this type of content.
I made 100 podcast shorts in less than 10 minutes using
That's
AI.
crazy.
To crack the YouTube Shorts algorithm, go viral, and start making that easy YouTube money.
It's funny because people were like,
that easy bread, eh?
Up on my TikTok feed. I was like, I don't even use TikTok. And sure enough, someone stole our video and got millions of views.
Bro, at this point, you might as well open up your own TikTok. Like, after hearing that, you might as well open up your own TikTok.
And small creators aren't safe either. When their videos go viral, content farms often swoop in, re-uploading the videos without permission to make easy money. This hurts small creators because they lose out on views, revenue, and recognition, while these copycats profit from someone else's hard work. Even though these content farms were in the wrong, some were completely out of line. This creator, Hoops by Harry, posted a video that went viral on both YouTube and TikTok. When content farms stole his video, Hoops by Harry fought back by issuing copyright strikes. But instead of apologizing, the channel who stole his content turned around and threatened him. In the Reddit post he made on r/,
they're definitely the bad guys.
Hoops by Harry revealed that he received 3 emails from one of those content farms threatening him. The channel claimed that they uploaded the video unintentionally and that if Harry didn't remove the copyright strike, they would take legal action.
Oh boy.
Hours working on their content. I'm working on these videos for you guys 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, even when I'm sick. But if their time and effort isn't rewarded, then there's no reason to keep going. They can't sustain their livelihood.
It's not sustainable.
When you're doing YouTube as a side project, you can afford to make the videos you want. But when this is your full-time gig, like it is for people making these goodbye videos, your art has to take a back seat to putting food on the table.
And sometimes that is absolutely the case. And it sucks, man. That's why so many people started getting sponsorships, right? Back in the day, if you got a sponsor on your video, bro, people looked at you like the devil, like legitimately. Like if someone's like, this video is sponsored by Raid Shadow, and they were like, oh, I'm never watching you ever again. Legitimately, right? Because like back then, like sponsorships were frowned upon. Now sponsorships are absolutely necessary. Because you don't even know how far your video will go, for one, before it gets stolen. And for two, you won't even know if you'll actually make a lot of money off that video anyway. Because it's not guaranteed. Even if you are a big popular person, it's not guaranteed that every video you spend hours upon hours of making is going to see a return on that investment. So why not take that sponsorship that's going to get you $600? Because you don't even know if the video you're making is going to make you $600 within the first month. you don't know. And you don't know how far it could even go. So yeah, a lot of people need these sponsorships because it's always a gamble. Always. Speaking of sponsorship, join my membership, KhunShawn membership, join the foundation. If you're still watching this video, you might as well become a member because that means you mess with me. So let's go ahead and keep it rolling. Hit the like button and subscribe as well.
Rise of YouTube content farms is a problem that affects creators and viewers alike. They steal from genuine creators, push low quality videos, and most importantly, harmful content to kids. As YouTube grows, it's important to remember what made the platform great: creativity, effort, and originality. If we lose that, then what's the point? Visual venture. If you guys like this video,
that was amazing.
Farms, you'd probably like my video on the disturbing rise of brain rot content for kids.
Okay, that's enough. Like honestly, I feel like I'm some type of social justice like reactor or something, bro. We calling out a lot of bad people, but there's a lot of bad people, and I can't be calling out a lot of bad people 24/7, bro. I ain't trying to disappear. Sometimes we gotta mix in a little bit of hee hee ha ha content. You feel me? Anyways. Yeah, this was very insightful and interesting and entertaining. This was an amazing video, man. I loved making this. I loved reacting to this. And like, bro, my mind is absolutely blown with a lot of the stuff that I've seen here today. And I hope yours is too, because, bro, the platform is absolutely huge. Like I said before, there are people with like millions of subscribers that we don't even know about because there's so many content creators and there's a lot of content on the platform, especially now with a lot of this AI and fast food content, bro. Like, forget about it. Like, to stand out, it's gonna be tough, bro. And like, this is why, like, even like when I talk about the membership, like a lot of like, I'm not even kidding, like all the money basically that comes from this channel goes to making it better because you have to invest in advertising. I have to invest in like a thumbnail artist and editor and all this stuff. Like, you just have to stand out, which is tough. Like, if you're going to be a brand new creator, hey, I wish you all the best because it's not going to be easy. And it's not just like the whole, oh, it's hard because of like, I don't know, like the equipment, like you don't have the right this, you don't have the right that. It's like, bro, there's a lot of competition on the platform. So if you're going to stand out, you better find something that you're really into. And hopefully it's a niche so you can grow within that niche, right? You don't need to have the Kai Cenat level of fame. You can definitely become successful just in something you like. So if you only like fishing, you only got to compete with fishing channels, which is good because I'm pretty sure there. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna say I'm pretty sure because I don't know anything about fishing on YouTube, but I'm pretty sure there's a couple channels that maybe have like some sort of monopoly on it, and they get all the like the Bass Pro Shop sponsors and shit. But you could still grow within that niche because it's way easier than doing gaming because gaming has almost like maybe like 50% of the platform. So yeah, find something you're into and grow from that. That's all the advice I got for you, bro. Besides that, good luck. Because, bro, after all this stuff that I just watched, it's definitely demoralizing to try and see that and try and compete with that. But at the end of the day, you know your value, you know what you bring to the platform, and at the end of the day, it's still YouTube. So make your own videos, do whatever it is that you enjoy, try and make it a job, try and make it something you can live from. I wish you all the best. And until next time, it's your boy KhunShawn. I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. And until next time, peace.